Divorced since I was 1 year old. My father died in '07 and my brother was murdered in '08.
Oh,
So I've
wow.
lost my grandparents on both sides, all my immediate family.
Wow.
So my mother, she lives in the Ballantyne area, but I haven't seen her in 8 years.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Guys that try to actually seriously date you, like want you to be their woman. Do you get a lot of that? Because you're a pretty woman. So
Yeah.
I'm guessing you get a lot of people trying to saying
It's kind
they'll
of
take care of
annoying,
you.
actually.
Yeah.
Actually, very annoying.
Oh, yeah.
Everywhere I go, it's like, oh, da, 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 you're so beautiful. It's like, you know what? But like, that's also caused me a lot of problems too. Like with females out here,
Yeah.
they just, not all of them, but some of them, it's just like they hate on you and they just hateful. Like you try to help and be cool with people, and it's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's like that's the backlash of it. But I mean, I'm not against meeting somebody new, but I just also don't really put myself out there like that.
Yeah. Have you ever had somebody that offered to, hey, come stay with me, I'll take care of you. You don't have to worry about any bills or anything like that.
Yeah, but I usually know what that means, so I try to stay away from that.
Oh, yeah.
But I end up turn losing that way too sometimes, like, and it's my pride. I don't know if it's pride or if it's just like I know better because I know a lot. I've seen it all. You know, I've just been through a lot. You know.
Yeah.
For real. Step on some toes. You doing fuck that.
Okay, we're
I'm sick of it.
we're here in Charlotte, and I'm here with
Jen,
Jen. How you doing, Jen?
good. How are you?
All right. So can I get your age and where you're from?
I'm 32 and I'm from Charlotte.
Okay.
North
Okay.
Carolina.
So you've been living here your whole life?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So, all right. So you live the street life. So let's talk. Let's get into that. Let's get into your early life first. Parents, do you have a good relationship? Did you grow up having a good relationship with both your parents?
As a child, yes.
Yeah.
But it seems like once I became an adult, it was like,
Yeah. It,
just like all stopped, kind of.
do you remember when that took a turn for the worst? Like, was there a certain
Like
point?
once I became 18, like as I became an adult, it just kind of was like, you're on your own type deal. I don't know. It's crazy.
Oh, wow. Like,
Yeah.
we're just not going to support you anymore. You're
Well,
on
my
your
parents
own.
have been divorced since I was 1 year old. My father died in '07 and my brother was murdered in '08.
Oh,
So I've
wow.
lost my grandparents on both sides, all my immediate family.
Wow.
So my mother, she lives in the Ballantyne area, but I haven't seen her in 8 years.
Jeez.
Yeah, we don't get along. She likes to live in the past and overwhelm things with everything you've ever done. She's done for you. She holds over your head.
Yeah.
So it's really hard.
Does she
Choose
know
not to
where
be
you're
around
at?
it.
Like, does she know, like, that you don't have any support here on the streets?
Yeah, she's a lot of the reasons why a lot of the things have happened to me the way that they have.
Wow.
Because if she was there, I wouldn't have had to be in a position with no help, which forced me to be in certain situations that I was in. That's how I feel.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember, how old were you when you started living the street life? Like, your
I mean,
first?
it's only been just about a year, not even 2 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my son's father, you know, we got, you know, some things, and it's just kind of been like very new for me to be out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I got a house in New York. It's like, it's an older home, but I mean, I'm just trying to get back there and, you know, like trying to work on saving for a vehicle and everything like that. It's just been rough though, but it's also been a good experience. I've met some good people out here, very good people, like real people.
Yeah.
You know, they just have some of the same situations where they don't have support and help and people that are there. And that a lot of times when you feel like you have nobody and your back's against the wall, you have no one to help you, you just feel like you don't know what else to do.
Yeah.
It's
So-
really hard sometimes. Because
So-
everybody, I feel like that a lot, where everybody's got somebody, and I feel like I haven't had a lot of people to help me. And it's just been really hard.
Okay. Do you still have contact with your son's father and your son? Does your son live with the father?
My son is currently with his grandparents.
Okay.
I'm in contact with them. I just trying to get things back together so I can get, you know, back with them. I'm in contact with them, so they're taking care of my son right now.
Okay.
And I just found out his dad's going to prison. So
Oh, man.
yeah, he just got sentenced in end of August. So
Jeez.
it's been really hard.
Okay.
So he in relation to all these things out on the streets is what, you know, he's going away for. So
Okay. So
yeah,
you were
it's
with
gonna be-
him, and then I guess something happened that caused you to become, like, start your life on the streets.
right, he got in trouble, and we had the vehicle. The police took our vehicle, it just kind of forced me into a really bad position.
Do you remember your first night on the streets?
I try not to be too much out here. I stay out the way, so I'm not, and don't want to get in trouble, as much as possible. So I try to, just kind of like here, there, and everywhere kind of deal. Try to stay with friends as I can, or get a room if I can. But I mean, I've been out in the woods with people in tents.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
I've done it all, to just to get by, just try to figure everything out. But it's also I don't remember the first night because it's just not really been anything significant. I remember my last Christmas I spent in the middle of and a big problem out here is people that steal from people.
Yeah.
I don't steal from people, and I have a real problem with people that do. And that Christmas that I spent in the middle, someone bought me a sandwich and somebody ate my sandwich.
Wow.
So.
Wow. So okay, most nights are you able to find like a place to stay, like a hotel or a friend's place to stay
No.
at? No.
Mm-mm.
You're usually in the
Just
woods.
out here.
Jeez.
Just out here, just trying to make money, keep going.
Yeah.
That's all.
So have you spent a winter outside or on the streets
Yeah.
yet? You have.
Yeah.
So you know what's coming.
Mm-hmm.
How is that like? Because I know it's
I
freezing.
know it was
at
cold
night.
last night.
Yeah, and it's going to get colder.
Yeah.
How do you survive that? How do you get through that? Like, do you have people giving you blankets, jackets, and stuff like
I
that?
get everything on my own. I don't
Yeah.
like asking people for help. It's
Yeah.
really hard for me to do that.
Huh.
It's really hard. But I also don't turn down help because I know there are people out there. There have been some kind people to help. But I usually just try to do what I can on my own to get it. But I'd rather go without sometimes than to I guess it's a big part of it, with my mother going back into that, because it's always comes with a price, it feels like. But there are good people that don't make you feel that way too at the same time. So I kind of feel like I'm kind of battling that, being torn between things like that sometimes.
Yeah.
But I really don't have help, so
No.
no family or anything.
Do you
It's hard.
do you see a way where, like, coming up out of your situation, getting
Yes.
better? Do you?
I do.
You
I'm
do?
currently working on that.
Yeah.
It's just a battle of it just feels like I'm going, living two different lives almost. I don't know how to explain it other than feeling like then I get ahead and then someone takes from me or something happens and it just almost cancels it out. But then I guess just me being the person I am, I just keep going and try to keep getting it back and keep going to make it all happen and possible. And I do see a way out because I feel like I'm different. I'm not gonna say I'm different than a lot of people. Everybody's similar in some ways, but I am at the same time the way I am as a person. I help a lot of people out here too.
No.
I do. I help a lot of people. That's what I do. And some people I have helped, disappointingly, have stolen from me recently, and that's very upsetting when you
Yeah.
try to help people and then instead they take from you.
Yeah, I can see where that's upsetting.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
But
On a lighter subject, I asked Ashley about this. Dating life on the streets. I'm not talking about the guys that come and try to pick you up on their car and try to get you to do things with them. I'm talking about guys that try to actually seriously date you, like want you to be their woman. Do you get a lot of that? Because you're a pretty woman. So
Yeah.
I'm guessing you get a lot of people trying to saying
it's kind
they'll
of
take
annoying,
care of you.
actually.
Yeah.
Actually, very annoying.
Oh, yeah.
Everywhere I go, it's like, oh, you're so beautiful. It's like, you know what? But that's also caused me a lot of problems too. With females out here,
Yeah.
they just, not all of them, but some of them, it's just they hate on you and they just hateful. And you try to help and be cool with people, and it's just you know what I'm saying? It's that's the backlash of it. But I'm not against meeting somebody new, but I just also don't really put myself out there like that.
Yeah.
But,
Okay.
I would like to eventually meet somebody new because I don't feel like my son's father is what I need in my life.
Yeah.
He keeps going to prison.
Have you ever had somebody that offered to, hey, come stay with me, I'll take care of you, you don't have to worry about any bills or anything like that?
Yeah, but I usually know what that means, so I try to stay away from that.
Oh, yeah?
But I end up losing that way too sometimes, and it's my pride. I don't know if it's pride or if it's just I know better because I know a lot. I've just I've just seen it all. You know, I've just been through a lot. You know,
Yeah.
and it's forced me to become more of an independent person. And I don't know. It's hard to accept people's help, like because I feel like they have ulterior motives
Yeah.
and they want to do something to hurt me or something.
Yeah, I can see where you can't trust everybody. 'Cause
Yeah.
there are some
But there are
guys
good
that-
people out there, so I'm not gonna be one of those people that hardens their heart and just not have help or try to get help from somebody. But you know, as far as that goes, like you know, I have had people ask me that, and you know, I just kind of brush it off. I don't really know how to handle it, I guess, really, because I don't know if they're genuine or not.
Yeah.
So
Okay, I have two more questions.
Okay.
This one question. I know living life on the streets can get dangerous. Have you been in any dangerous situations, like where somebody tried to? I've heard about people getting kidnapped, assaulted, stuff like that. Have you been in any of those situations?
I've been in a lot of different situations that weren't safe. Yeah, I would
Yeah.
say so.
Has anybody ever tried to kidnap you?
No,
That's good. That's good.
no.
All right. So, last question. 1 year from now, in your ideal situation, your perfect situation, if you can be the state that you want to be in, have the people around you that you want to be around, your perfect house, job-wise, what would that look like for you?
To have a family, and what I thought I was going to have with my son's father, having everything established, and you know, have a family and a home and live a normal life. I was trying to make that work, you know, but it became almost impossible because every time he would come home from prison, it's like he would just cancel it all out. So I'd like to find somebody that can level up and be on my level with that, and have something to offer and bring to the table,
Sounds good.
and be there to, you know,
Yeah.
give the same effort that I do. You know,
I understand
but I
that.
do want that though, very much so.
Okay. Do you have anything else that you want to say before we end this interview?
I know a lot of people out here, mostly everyone out here, like in general, I do. And, you know, there's good and bad. A lot of people, I don't like a lot of the outside people, like just people in stores, they treat people bad. They think everyone's a homeless, they're pieces of shit, and they're not good, and that's not true.
Yeah.
And it's not fair, because there are good people out here.
I hear you. You have the Cash App or anything that you want me to post, or?
Not currently. I don't
Okay.
have a Cash App.
All right. Well, I appreciate the interview, and hopefully we can do a part 2 sometime in the future. You have a
Okay.
good day.
Thank you, you too.
All right.